Yo, welcome back to Kai Speaks, bro. First of all, I got to start off these videos by saying I appreciate all the love and support y'all been showing on these videos, bro. We're growing every single day on this YouTube channel and on this content creation journey, bro. Really just trying to get to a new level of success and try to become better this year, better than I've ever thought I could, right? I'm going to keep it short and simple, bro. Today's a Saturday. I got a lot of things to do, bro. I can't wait for y'all to see this podcast that's coming out, bro. I'm working on this podcast with my dog, Eddie. We finna work on it today. I can't wait till it comes out. I can't wait till y'all see that, man. Make sure you follow, man. I want y'all to really enjoy. Like, I'm really making projects, bro. I'm doing things, like, doing big things, bro, with other people, bro. Like, I'm really just trying to step out the zone, and I really hope y'all enjoy it. Nah, man. Today, I wanted to talk about addressing the problem of things, right? Like, this kind of goes with accountability, which I've talked about before a long time. I think probably it was somewhere at the start of January that I talked about accountability, bro. And the reason why I say accountability is such a huge thing as an entrepreneur, bro, is just because being accountable for your actions can, really get you to that next level of success, and it will help you grow in a sense, bro. Like, being able to be accountable will help you grow in many ways. It'll allow you to realize the mistakes you made. It'll allow you to be able to grow from those mistakes. And if you're just oblivious to what you do wrong, you're never going to realize what you do wrong, bro. And you're just going to continue repeating that same cycle day in and day out, bro. But at the end of the day, you got to be real with yourself. How bad do you want it, bro? Like, my biggest thing about that is, and I say this because, like, a lot of people say they want it, but don't want it like they want air, right, bro? Like, do you eat, sleep, and breathe your craft, bro? Do you really want it, or are you just saying you want it because it sounds good, bro? You think you want it, right? Like, that's the biggest things about being accountable is just really realizing, do you really want that lifestyle, bro? Because it takes a lot. It's a lot of hard work to be successful. It's a lot of hard work to try to strive for more in this world, right? And I think a lot of people are deciding to go the easy way out, bro. And the easy way out is just not really doing anything to change yourself, not doing anything that challenges you. You're really just doing things that you want to do when you want to do them, right? And with being an entrepreneur, you kind of have a little bit of leeway of doing that, but not to the point where you're slacking off on your business, slacking off on your brand, and trying to become something different this year, right? One of the biggest things that I've learned out this year so far is that being accountable is going to take me a long way, because it's not only going to help myself, but it's going to help others realize that, oh, he can realize his mistakes and correct them, right? So he's probably not going to make too many more mistakes. So that's one of the biggest things that I'm trying to learn as a entrepreneur, a content creator, somebody who's trying to become their own brand. It's just that being accountable is going to get me so far in this career. I really feel as if being accountable is one of those things that a lot of people say they need to do but don't end up doing them, just for the simple fact that, like, it's hard to correct yourself and tell yourself that you're wrong in some scenarios, bro. I feel like that's one of the hardest things, especially if you have a huge ego, or you just think you're always right. One of the hardest things and most challenging things to do is just correct yourself. Just hold yourself accountable. Be able to realize your mistakes and correct them, bro. And not only just realize your mistakes, but say them out loud. Like, sometimes, I know I messed up, and I'll think in my head that, oh dang, I should have did that better, but I don't say anything to myself. I don't write anything to myself, so I never really learned from it. But when I started actually talking to myself, bro, and this may sound crazy, but some of the most successful people are crazy in this world, bro. But this may sound crazy, bro, but when you start actually talking to yourself and realizing what you're doing in life, then you really start to realize, okay, let me fix this, let me change this, bro. And you start working 10 times harder to get to that next level. Like, that's one of the biggest things about being accountable as an entrepreneur, is that you have to hold yourself accountable. Because as being an entrepreneur, you're not going to have too many people that are going to hold you accountable. Nobody's really going to care that much if you mess up. Especially if it's something that they think is small, nobody's really going to care. So I just think the biggest thing with that is just, like, holding yourself accountable will get you very far in this journey, bro. It'll get you very far in this field. And I just really believe that being accountable is something that's not going to come easy. It's one of those things that I definitely think you need to work on consistently every single day, right, to get to that next level of becoming accountable and becoming an entrepreneur. But as soon as you find out how to become accountable, as soon as you find out how to hold yourself accountable, then you start realizing that a lot of your mistakes are easily fixable, right? Like they're so easy to fix. It's not gonna take much. But until then, you're gonna just see these mistakes as just mistakes that you're gonna keep on making, and it's really not gonna matter to you until it's too late, right? But one of the biggest things that I try to do is just I try to hold myself accountable as much as possible. I'm still a human, so I still make the mistake of not being accountable all the time. But it helps to know that when I am accountable, it helps me become better every single time, right? And that's what really gets me to be able to continue to be accountable every day, is just knowing that, like, I'm growing from this, knowing that I'm getting something out of being true to myself, holding myself accountable, and not lying to myself at the end of the day. I think that's one of the biggest things about not being accountable to yourself, is that you're just lying to yourself. You're really living a lie. Like, if you just, make a huge mistake in your brand, right? Like, you posted the wrong thing, everybody's telling you that, but you're staying 10 toes down on posting it, and you're wrong on the inside, but you don't want to tell anybody that, then you're just lying to yourself, because you did something wrong. And you're going to continue to think that it's okay to do something wrong until you say something, until you address the problem, bro. You have to be able to address the issue. And bro, I feel like a lot of people don't have it in them to be an entrepreneur, for the pure fact that there's so much pride, there's too much ego in the game. Like, it gets to a point where you're not even confident, bro. You're just cocky, right? So I feel like being able to hold yourself accountable is one of the biggest parts about it. Sets a lot of people apart from being a successful entrepreneur and just an entrepreneur, right? Just somebody saying the entrepreneur, because I could say I'm an entrepreneur all day, make the same mistakes, be right back to where I was last year, and I'll never get anywhere. Or I could be the entrepreneur that continues to grow from my mistakes, slowly starts to draw down on them, not make as many mistakes, and I slowly start to become better and better every single day, right? And that's one of the biggest things about being an entrepreneur, is just trying to become better, bro. But this is just a short little video, man. I just wanted to talk to y'all about accountability, especially this month, being so accountable and holding myself accountable and trying to make the least amount of mistakes I can, bro. Just learning from my past mistakes, bro. But I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you follow me on my socials at KaiSpeaks05, where I will be posting about the podcast. I'll be posting more about this channel. If you're interested in my day trading journey, follow me at Kai Academy 05, bro, where I post all my trades, and you can see the journey from January, I think, whenever I started trading. I want to say January 1st to now, bro. So, but I hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. I hope you make the most at 2025. Peace.